Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So this is a video just to quickly show you what it is that I want you to do in this assignment. So first off, you really have to go read through all of this just to see what it is that I really want. So I want you to create a document using everything we've learned about document creation. And if you're unsure of what that is, then just go to your Google Classroom and you'll see that we have done paragraph break, paragraph alignment, spell checker, creating a new document, changing color, changing font size, changing font style, adding an image and adjusting it. Okay, you're more than welcome to brush up on everything we've done before tackling this assignment. You will do research and create an article or research paper on your hobby. Just going to make this big. The main aim is to see if you can make a document look like an article using all the documents creation tools we've learned about this year. You must include headings like what my hobby is, describing my hobby, what things or tools or materials I need to do my hobby and the cost thereof, who and what introduced the hobby to me, why I like this hobby, how long I will do this hobby, and how often and how long do you do the hobby. You can add other headings, but these are a good start. So I definitely want you to add in all of these. Try to incorporate everything we've done this year to create an article of your hobby. It should make me want to do the hobby. So you should try and convince me of why it's a good idea to do it. So get creative with it. Use pictures at least once for every heading. I want to see, so at least once, so you can put in more than one, but if it says at least once, then you have to have at least one picture in for each of these headings over here. And then I want to see that you used the following: paragraph break, paragraph alignment, spell checker, creating a new document, changing color, changing font size, changing font style, and adding an image and adjusting it. So I will start in Word. Okay, and we need to put in these headings over here. So what is my heading? My hobbies. So you can copy and we can paste. We can decide how we want to paste it. You can just press the paste over there. I would like to paste it using the text only. So there's an option over there that you can click on, what my hobby is. So you don't have to have this heading as your heading. You just say what my hobby, so you don't have to say what my hobby is. Let's say my hobby is petting penguins. Can you pet a penguin? Let's say this is my hobby. I don't think it's an actual hobby. Petting penguins might be expensive to pay it for that, but let's say petting penguins is my, I'm just going to close that. Petting penguins is my hobby. So petting penguins. Okay, so petting penguins is my heading. So I need to make this very big. I'm going to put it in the middle. Now you can also decide how big you want to make it. Petting penguins. So there's my big heading, and since penguins are black and white, I can keep the heading as this, but let's see if I can change a little bit on how I want it to look like. Let's see if we can add, maybe we can even make this the heading, we can make white, so black and white. So since penguins are black and white, I'll have my petting penguins look like this. Okay, so describing my hobby. So let's just say describing what petting penguin. What petting penguins, there is a space there. Yes, petting penguin, describing what petting penguins is. Okay. So we need to make this stand out. So I'm also going to make it bigger. Let's see, that looks like a heading. Now since it's 22 bold and underlined, you can actually copy this whole format that we have just done using the format painter. So I have selected that, and I can just select all of this. I can press it again, put it here, press it again. So now all of my headings will look the same. Let's just put that over there, over there. Okay, so describing what petting penguins is. Okay, and I'll just put in a paragraph break for each of these. Okay, now we have that. And one of the instructions said we want where is it? You must include headings like, okay, we have that. I know I put it here where you have to put in a picture for each of the headings. It's always when I try to find something when making a video that I can't find it. But I know somewhere here I said that you should have at least one picture per, yes, use pictures at least once for every heading. So since what my hobby is a heading, we need a picture for petting penguins. So let's go to petting penguins, we go to images, and there is someone petting a penguin. There is someone petting a penguin. So there's a lot of options that I have for my hobby over here. So let's say open image in a new tab, and I say copy image, and then I just paste it there. I say paste, and now I need to adjust this. So I'm going to put this after petting penguins. So I'm going to put it here. I can even put it at the start, and then petting penguins. Okay, so you can do something like that. You can decide how you want this to look. So describing what petting penguins is. Okay, so when we don't want it to look the same as the heading, so I'm going to remove the underline and maybe make it 16 font. On my off days, I like to see the pure enjoyment of the penguins when I give them fish and pet them. The act of petting means to stretch your hand out and stroke the head of the penguin. The point is to make them happy and to love something else other than myself. Something like that. I don't know, this is I'm just making all of this up, but you get the idea. So we want to have descriptions of each of these headings. So I'm gonna decide what my picture will be. So I want to see happy penguins. So because I said it's they enjoy it, so I'll put in happy penguin. Happy penguin, let's see what we get. That looks like a very happy penguin. But not necessarily happy because I'm petting them, but you get the idea. So you just describe what you would do with your hobby. And let's say I want to take this penguin, so open link in new tab, and then we copy image, and then I will paste it in here. I'll just have to resize it a bit. Okay, and then I'll change the layout options to be in line with my text. So now it looks like an article. So I can make it a bit bigger so it's the same. Now you can see there describing what petting penguins is. And this doesn't have to be on the left side. It can also be here on the right side. The text will move along as we need it. So you can decide how you want to do that. But yeah, and then just make sure you have enough space between all of your information, and this is what you should do. So in the end of all of this, so you make sure that you have all of this: adding an image, changing font style. Okay, so we can change the font style over here. Styles, we can decide what type of font style we want to use. Strong, intense, quote. You can use themes, different fonts, petting penguins, maybe this one. That one looks nice. So we can use MSS MT Pro on all of them. MSS MT Pro Black. Yeah, so make sure to change all of your fonts to have different font styles, impact, just so it makes sense with what you are doing. And then the thing is, if you decide on a font for your body text, then it should be the same for all of it. If you decide on this MSS MT Pro Lite, then you should do that for all of the subheadings. So it's only your main heading that will be different from the rest, but I would prefer that whatever you use in this heading, that you do it for the rest as well, just so that it fits in. So everything has to look uniform. And then try to keep your pictures the same size. This one is part of the the main picture of what this is about, so you can see someone petting a penguin, and then here you can see happy penguin. So this is going to be something about penguins enjoying something. So you get the idea. So the picture must complement whatever you have just written. So then in the end, we need to make sure that we rename this as my hobby. So my hobby, and then just make sure to save it as a Word document, and then we're done. And then you can just save that, and then we're done. Awesome. So I hope you enjoy it. Try to convince me of why I should do your hobby. I am it's almost midterm break, so maybe I would try some of your hobbies if it's not too expensive. Yeah, awesome.